All right, before we begin, my friends, let's say a big thank you to the Aurora Law Firm. That is the Mad Dog, Manny Aurora. Litigates all over the United States, based out of Georgia, if you want to see that smiling face of his. We're talking criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses, appeals, and more. The AuroraLawFirm.com. Always get questions for the Mad Dog in to me via theBaileyShow.com on his next visit, stop by. Inspect All Pest Services. They are the title sponsor for Podcast and Pours 3, happening October 12th, Tannery Road, Beaufort, Georgia. Get those tickets at theBaileyShow.com. But if you want the highest quality termite, pest, and wildlife control, insulation for your house, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, they do it all. Servicing Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. InspectAllServices.com. InspectAllServices.com. Need help? Get help. That would be Mr. Dr. David Markwell and MarkwellTherapy.com. 10 therapists in-house there at Ridgeline Counseling. So if you'd like to go in person, feel free to do that. 3 locations in Georgia. One across from Sprayberry High School, Sandy Plains, East Cobb, Marietta near the square, and McKaysville just outside of Blue Ridge. But if you can't do that and you are a 2-peer outside of the state of Georgia, he does virtual sessions. MarkwellTherapy.com or email him directly, ridgelinecounseling@gmail.com. FBC Insurance, big thanks to them. Perfect for new homeowners like ourselves, or if you're just looking to reshop your current insurance policies. 5-star service. I'm sending FBC Insurance information to people left and right, and they're thanking me for it because they're getting the old screw over with whoever they had before. So, home insurance, flood insurance, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, personal policy, they do it all. 888-308-1841, where you can email them info@fbcinsuranceservices.com or get a quote online, fbcinsuranceservices.com, or if you want the secret back door number, I got that. You can reach out to me.
I like your backdoor number.
Yeah, servicing Alabama, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. And then last but not least, if you are looking for the best real estate agent in the world, that would be my wife.
She is me.
She is you. I am RaeJae at gmail.com. I am RaChelGui at gmail.com. Florida, Georgia, looking for a house, get a house. Looking to sell a house, sell a house. Do it with that guy. RaeJae Guy.
This guy.
That guy. All right. If you want to sponsor the show, reach out, please. TheBaileyShow.com. We'd love to have you on board sooner than later, especially with some things that we got coming on. Remember, we offer website development and SEO work now with JustAG.com. All right, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Beez as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
All right, there it is, episode 20 of Honey, I Raised the Kids, the podcast that has me, Jason Bailey. Thanks for being here. And there, my wife, RaeJae Guy.
Hey, y'all.
Better known as RaeJae.
This is a good team.
We talk about being empty nesters because
It's our only team.
this is our first week of officially being full-time empty nesters. Full-time. This has been a full week of us being empty nesters. And
So weird.
it's so weird.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my body.
I don't know what to do.
So here's the thing. I want to go first, and I want to ask you this. Like the first week of being an empty nester, how did you feel? What were you thinking? I will tell you this. As much as I don't like having the kids here, I mean, Caleb's been gone for years, but having Ariel here, who's the one that just left the nest, I'm sad that she's not here. I'm sad that I don't hear the noises. I'm sad that she's not always available, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
What?
Yeah. It was like, you kind of accepted it, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
No, you didn't?
Nope.
No, okay.
I
Well,
still cry.
oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I cried last night.
See, I knew I shouldn't have gone and played poker.
You played poker until 4 a.m.
I know.
You left me here by myself.
That's the way I cope.
You were like, bye, bitch, I'm out.
You cope different than I do. You sat in bed with snacks and dogs and watched sad movies.
I did my hair. I didn't watch sad movies. I watched girly movies. Devil Wears Prada, Legally Blonde. I mean, I was full on girl mode. And so I did my hair. Some gray hairs. Take care of those things. We had snacks in bed. But I FaceTimed with Beez and the girl, like her roommates and all, for a while. I was on the phone with them for probably about an hour, and of that real long time that you were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, puppies and I were watching lady movies and just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
It was fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I mean, I cried a little bit, but it's good.
Well, that's the way you cope.
Yeah.
I cope differently. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Well, I don't know. I just thought that, we got past the first week.
Yeah, it was real hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got past the first week.
We got there.
And I don't think it was as bad as we thought it was going to be.
For you.
Oh, okay. Well, now I feel bad. I thought we were going to be on the same team on this one.
No, sorry, babe.
No?
Not same team.
Not on the same team?
No, it really, like, my heart still hurts,
Mm-hmm.
and I still cry, and, like, it's random when my face leaks.
Yeah.
But this one was real hard for me. Like, literally, out of everything, all kinds of traumatic events and things in my life, this was legit the hardest thing I've ever had to do. It hit me.
Well, she's having fun.
She is.
I don't think she
great.
misses us as much as we miss her.
I think she misses Henry more than she misses us.
I agree with that.
But she also, I don't know though, because she calls me all the time. Like, she called me the other day when she didn't know how to turn the dryer on because it's not one of our digital little guys that we have here. It was like old school
Just
dryer.
a button.
And she's like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? And I'm like, okay, hold on. Turn it around. It's probably an older dryer. You got to turn the knob and then push the button.
Or even, God forbid, you pull the knob out.
Right. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But she calls me for things like that. And like yesterday, one of her roommates, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about who they are yet because everybody's rushing. So, but
Not Russian. They're rushing.
Yeah, right.
Like sorority rushing.
Yeah.
They're not Russian like bushki bushki.
Right. The girls are already in sororities, and Beez is rushing.
Rushing.
Yeah. So, but one of the girls had to go and get she has a medical thing similar to what Beez does with belly stuff. And so she's the only person, you have to get it approved and everything because you're not allowed to have technology in the house during rush week. And she has to wear her Apple Watch so it like monitors her heart and all. It does all the monitoring things. And so she had to go and get a different watch band.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the regular, like, stretchy or silicone guy, it had to be, like, a fancy guy.
Oh.
So it matched the dresses. And,
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Got to be a little bougie. And they didn't know how to take the little pins out to take a little, what are they called? The little bracket things out.
To swap out the band?
No. To make it smaller.
Oh, to make it smaller. Yeah.
To take the link out.
Take the links out, yeah.
So I got to talk them through how to do that.
Oh, that's good.
And they even had to go and get a wrench from...
A wrench?
I'm sorry, not wrench, pliers. Pliers from the toolbox that we left in the...
I was going to say a wrench to take out pins.
No, pliers.
For links.
Pliers.
Watch band.
They were a little stuck.
Oh, okay.
So it came with this little like pokey screwdriver thing.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, poke it through. And then she's like, I can't get it out. It's stuck. I'm like, y'all have tools in the house. Go find the pliers.
Right.
And Beez is like, you, go get pliers, quickly. And one of the girls runs off and goes and gets, and she's like, where are the pliers? And Beez said, they're in the laundry room. Duh.
But she, this week, she's done things that she would never do here at the house, which I think is great. Like she hung curtains.
She did. She hung curtains.
And she and
pictures.
And pictures. Mm-hmm. And she texted me the pictures of all that stuff. And I was like, was like, she would never have done that at the house.
No, she did her own laundry too.
She did her own laundry. God, definitely would have never have done that at the house. So I understand that you're sad. I'm sad, that she's gone. But again, like I said last week, this is a necessary evil. And to see her do these things just in the first week, makes me really happy because it shows that she can adapt quickly.
And that she actually did in fact know how to do these things because we have taught her. She just chose not to before because she didn't have to.
Yeah, that's a good point. What we're finding out now about our daughter, with only having 1 week of being a true empty nester under our belt.
We did actually teach her things.
Yeah, but out of all these years that she lived under this roof, she could have done her own laundry. She could have hung her own curtains. She could have hung her own pictures. She could have made her own meals. But now we're finding out.
But why?
She can do it all herself. We were scammed the last 19 years of her living in our house. She was more than capable.
Why do it when Daddy's here?
No. Don't blame me. It's your fault.
I know it is.
Okay.
I'm aware.
Just as long as we're on the same page.
I still do your laundry.
Not very well.
That's not a true statement.
Anyway, but we've seen that she can do all these different things, and that's good, Yeah. And she's happy, and she's rushing. Which I think, I don't think any of the being away from home, and I don't know if this is strategic on behalf of like the colleges, like they do this on purpose, but fall is so busy, you don't have time to be sad.
No. Well, and then once if you rush and you join a sorority or a fraternity or whatever, there are so many events, you legit have zero time.
Right.
Which is great. It's so good for like the adaption of them getting into school and, settling in. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So it's not going to hit her that she's, sad or away from home until probably, spring.
A couple weeks.
No, I don't think it's going to hit her at all during fall.
You don't think?
No, once she gets in the sorority, in which she's doing very well.
Yeah, but I want her to miss me.
I don't think she is. I think she's going to excel at college so much so.
She is already.
That I don't know if there's going to be a missing home element to this.
That really... Oh, I think it just made it worse.
It could be.
For me.
You should be happy that she's adapting so well.
I am. And she's sending us her rush outfits, the pictures every day, and she's absolutely gorgeous, like legit the most beautiful girl on the face of the planet. Any of these sororities would be real lucky to have her. And I just I'm so excited that she's excited about the process and going through the process. And I'm understanding it. I know that you have been in the Greek life prior. I never did because, she was here and her brother was here.
Yeah, not many sororities have daycare.
Yeah. I was not one of the top bids. Not a pick.
Which, by the way, is not a bad idea for a sorority to have daycare. That would be, I've never even heard of that before.
I'm going to create my own mom sorority.
Yeah.
You know what? All the young moms.
How about that? All the young mothers in college have their own sorority.
They should. And we provide daycare.
Yeah.
Girls, you want to do it? Let's do it.
Mama Tappa Assa. Yeah, or something to that effect.
I don't think that's acceptable.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Mama knocked uppa.
I think maybe that one's better. What are the symbols for that?
You wouldn't have the moo, but you would have to have. Maybe you would have a moo. Actually, you would have a moo because of the milk and the teat and the
Weird.
Yeah, you would have to have a moo in the.
That's the mama part of the
mama part.
That's the mama part.
So moo.
Uh-huh.
You could go kappa for Tappa.
Okay.
So moo.
Sounds similar.
Moo kappa.
Dr. Seuss it.
What did I say? Mama kappa.
Mama
Tappa baby. Mama. What did I just say?
Momma Tappa Assa is what she said.
Momma Tappa Assa. But then I changed it. It was something else. But you could do Mu Kappa Baby, Beta.
Okay. All right.
You go Mu Kappa Beta.
Okay.
And it'd be Momma Tappa Baby.
It's weird.
Yeah, that would be the mom sorority. Like if you were to design a sorority for all single mothers in college, because it doesn't exist. I don't think it exists.
It does not.
Not that we want our daughter to be in that sorority.
No. She's good.
But it would be like,
It would have been for my world.
it would be like an entire sorority of happy accidents.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
It's a happy accident.
And you would be the Mu Tappa Beta.
Okay.
Mama Tappa Baby. Mama Tappa Baby.
Momma Tappa Baby.
Mama Tappa Baby.
It sounds weird.
It's like, yeah, well, what sorority are you in? I'm in Mama Tappa Baby. What is...
Oh, you need daycare for us to go out on date night.
Oh, wow. What do you guys do for socials and functions? Oh, my God. We do play dates.
Craft time.
There's another one of the our chapters, the Mama Tappa Baby chapter, and they come down and they bring their babies and we bring our babies. And in the back of the sorority,
Friends for life.
yeah, we have like this big playground and this sandbox.
Yep.
And really, really cool. It's a great experience in the Greek life.
It's really good for the kids. We focus on the kids.
We really focus on the kids. So do you have a social life at all? Yeah, there's another fraternity that's not quite like a real fraternity, but they're just real horny, and we just meet them on Fridays. Oh, that's a single mom life right
Our
there.
Stanley is actually filled with wine. That's real.
But I didn't think the first week was going to be tough for her. I know the first 6 months, when she has any downtime, it's going to be tough. Like any downtime.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have any downtime. And I don't think she's going to have any downtime.
Not for a while.
She's smart enough to keep herself busy.
She does. And she's a social butterfly. She likes to stay busy. And she adapts really well to, the functioning. She knows what she needs to do and how she needs to do it to excel, which is great. We've given her all of the tools to be successful in this kind of environment. I just think it sucks for me.
Yeah, so, I mean, it sucks in general because, our lives have changed.
Yeah.
Drastically.
Good thing we got big super secret projects coming up, like literally next week.
Yeah, we go to Maryland.
Yeah.
Go to your friend's wedding.
Yep. I'm in the wedding.
You're in the wedding. I get to meet my half brother for the first time.
That's neat.
Yeah, and then we come
go see Graham,
and then we'll go to my grandmother's funeral. Go to see your grandmother funeral gravesite, and then go see your grandmother.
Yep.
And then come back home. And then
it's go time.
Then we're the busy ones.
Yep.
Yeah, bite my ass, Ariel. You think you're busy at college, kiddo? Well, let me tell you something about your parents. Your parents are going to be busier than you.
Real busy.
Real busy. So don't think that you're the one that's just busy at college because your parents are living their best life while you're away at school and we're empty nesters and we're just busy.
He's lying.
No, I'm not lying. No, you just said it yourself. We're going to be busy.
I need to be busy. If I'm not busy, you will regret your life.
That's why we're going to be busy. I've got no choice because I don't want to regret my life. So,
Take that, Beez.
Take that, Beez. Hope you're watching, seeing this right now because we're busy. I'm too busy. I got to even end this podcast now. I'm too busy.
Hey, she knows that's I'm literally way obsessed with her. And I call and FaceTime her all the time. And she answers every time.
Because you're not busy.
No, babe, it doesn't matter if I'm busy or not. She wants to call and FaceTime me and talk to me. I will talk to her and do like the teenagers do and just have her on FaceTime staring at the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
And while I'm talking to her. Or stick her in my sports bra right here.
Yeah.
There you go, stick her there and she just walk around with me.
Or do like everybody else and get some AirPods.
I don't like the AirPods. They hurt my ear holes.
I'm sure you could figure it out. It out.
I don't like them in my ear
Has she
holes.
talked about coming home yet? Like for a weekend?
So, There are some circumstances that she wanted to be home for in the next, like, couple weeks. Could happen any day.
Really?
Yeah, but...
What are the circumstances?
We're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, okay. I don't know what they are.
You do.
I do.
I went to a party for it the other weekend.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah.
So she wanted to come home for that, but if it happens like any day, and I did give rules that we're going to be in Maryland so for a week, so like chill. But I don't know if she's going to be able to, and that's what she said. She said,
"Oh, she's not going anywhere until Thanksgiving."
That's what she said. She said, "I don't think that I'm going to have any time, any free time, even on the like long weekends and all between now and really Thanksgiving."
She's rushing. Can we talk about the sorority stuff? Like, can we?
To a certain extent, yeah.
Okay, well, like, can we say what she got invited to and all that stuff?
I'm not sure.
It's
I don't
so
know what the
weird and
rules
secret.
are.
Like when I was in this fraternity, I mean, we didn't have obviously podcasts and social media in the 90s, but it was not secretive. Like in her stuff, they can't be seen together. They can't go out together. They can't talk about.
Yeah, we had to get it approved that the girls were going to live together because but see, the difference is that Ariel is coming in as a transfer student, so she's a sophomore. She's not a freshman in the dorms with all the other girls that are also rushing. She is, and she's living with the girls that are her same age in a condo and not in the dorms.
Yeah.
So the girls that she's living with were in Alabama last year and rushed last year. So they are already in sororities. So it's considered dirty rushing, but it's not because they got it approved ahead of time.
No.
So that the board knows that the girls are living together.
Yeah.
So if they did not do that, then she could get dropped.
Yeah. Well, she, they're going through the first week of rushing. It's going well.
It was going very well.
And
She's so pretty.
She gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Does these little videos, puts them out on the internet, and all the girls see them. She's got a different outfit for each day, and some of the top sororities that she wanted.
Yep.
Want her. And
some of the big ones.
Yeah, I never realized like the sorority. I guess hasn't changed really. Like they either want you or they don't want you.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, like, especially being a girl. I'm guessing it's different for girls than it is maybe for guys.
Way different for sure.
That, you just dream of being the sorority life. You dream of going to your college of choice, and you go and you rush. And the way that it works is like the first 24, 48 hours, girls from different houses, different sororities will say, yes, we want to hang out with you. And, I don't think it's a bid, right? It's
not yet.
Not yet.
It's not bid day yet. That's a couple
but they know within, a day or two.
I guess they've known their top girls for like months.
For months. And I can't imagine being, somebody that has wanted this your entire time and then not get it.
Well, and
that's horrible.
It's crazy how the process works because like these girls that are in the sororities, they get assigned a certain number of girls and then they have to go detective and like look through all their social media and find out all the stuff about their lives and all the things. And so they've been doing this research for months, and that's how they know the houses know which girls they want.
Yeah.
And they kind of weed them out that way. And like her top houses that she wanted, that she's been looking at, and she's, I want to do this, I want to be this one, I want to do this, that, and the other. You got to have like a top 3 that are like here, and that's what you're shooting for. Well, hers all picked her.
Yeah.
Which is great that she got, those invitations. Some of them are big deal.
No, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what she went for.
Yep.
But if can you imagine being a girl going to college, wanting to be in a sorority, and you don't get picked? I mean, that's horrible.
So tough.
I mean, that would probably almost make you want to switch schools.
And it happens.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
A lot. So there's like 2,000 plus girls that are P&Ms this year that are rushing.
What is that? PNMs.
They're like the potential new member.
PNMs.
PNM.
Potential new members. PNM.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Understand.
Yep. Yeah. So there's over 2,000 of them. And there's, I think, 26 houses or sororities.
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to pick your top 12 that first day.
And each sorority is only probably taking 10, 15, 20 girls?
I don't know.
Tops?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. But so they pick their top 12 and kind of rank them. And then the next day, like I don't know where that gets turned in, whether you do it on your app or whatever, that gets turned in. And then the next day, you get your invitations. Now, the invitations are from the sororities. So whether they match your list or not, those are the invitations you've gotten.
And they do these background checks on these girls. It's, I mean, this is ridiculous what kind of background checks they do. They know about us.
Yep.
They know about what we do, where we live.
Glad you're a public figure.
Yeah, I mean,
real easy to find.
Like the stuff that these girls do is crazy. I mean, you know, when I transferred to UCF in '95, me and my buddy Jeff Retro, DJ Jeff Retro. If you ever go to Vegas, go to Hakkasan or the Omni and see Jeff Retro doing his wiggity 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 DJing and stuff. So he was already there, and he was playing football at UCF, and he had quit, and he had transferred too. And I'd quit football at Wingate, and I'd gone through a breakup, and I was like, I just whatever. I had no direction. Absolutely, I just got lucky, you know. And then a friend of mine, this girl Erin from Sarasota, literally walked me around campus, and was able to pick out classes like my first semester,
crazy,
which
that
is nuts.
Does not happen anymore.
I didn't even know I was enrolled in the school. I don't even know how I did it. Like I had no idea, and so it just all kind of fell into place. But you know, we were like, "Hey, you want to do the fraternity thing?" I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." I never thought about it, you know, because I'd always played football and been a part of that kind of crew, and I was like, "All right, that's cool. Let's figure it out. Just do it for chicks and parties." And so,
chicks and parties.
Yeah, that's why you did. So we did, you know, it was rush week or whatever, and we're walking around the houses and we're walking in, and, you know, and we knew some people already from back in Sarasota and stuff. And we, you know, we had gotten offers from all the fraternities, you know, like every single one of them was like, "Hey, we want you to join."
Oh, you're a popular guy.
But I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that it just didn't seem like it was that difficult. Like there was nothing.
It's a lot different now than it was back then. Because even one of my girlfriends from Maryland, she went to Vanderbilt and then Penn for law, and she is now an attorney in Maryland. And she was like, this whole rush process that she's going through is so different from when, because she rushed also, and she's a sorority and all that kind of fun stuff. And she's like, it's like night and day difference. But even bigger than that, social media wasn't a thing when she's my age. So when we were in that era, it wasn't a thing.
Right.
So social media changes it all.
Everything.
All.
Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's huge. It makes it so different and so real judgy.
Yeah, real judgy.
Good thing she's pretty and she's got a good heart.
Yeah, so probably by next episode in a week, we'll know which sorority she's in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how fast this is going to go.
Well, so, yeah, on Sunday, Sunday is the day that, like, it's a crazy process, too. I don't know how when you were doing this, I don't know if when you make your decision on which house or which one you want to go with, they're all, like, at the Coliseum, and they run to whichever house they pick.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a mass mob.
Oh, I've seen the videos of that.
Yeah, mass mob that just takes off, and they go and run to the houses that they pick. So nobody knows what house they're going to pick until that day.
Yeah. I will say this, though, at the risk of sounding like a creepy old man, is all these girls are really pretty. Like, really, I mean, just obscenely gorgeous, ridiculously pretty.
Yeah.
And they all wear these same little outfits.
You own one.
Yeah. Well, I don't obviously look at her. I mean, she's a gorgeous girl, but I'm saying like all these girls.
It's like copy and paste.
It is. That's exactly what it is. It's copy and paste. And I like the style. You know, I like the.
It's real cute Southern.
Athletic Southern. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that look versus the emo look or the slutty look or something like that. I like the athletic style.
Classy, cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Classy, athletic.
Yes. It's
Cute.
clean.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Wholesome
I was looking around at these girls, and I see these girls on social media, and I'm like, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I go like they're all extremely attractive.
Well, I guess the Zeta house is the house with all the influencers in it, like all the social media influencers.
Which means girls in bikinis.
I mean, it means it's all the like it girls, the like the prettiest girls, and like that's the top dog house pretty much at any university you go to. That's the one.
Well, you know, Zeta was big at UCF. I dated a Zeta. And you know the little crowns. Yeah. And so I dated Tri-Delts. I always thought Tri-Delts were.
It's different at every school.
Well, I know that, but you just said they're the big dog at every school.
For the most part.
Well, I'm telling you, that's not true.
Okay.
I mean, Zeta was big at UCF, at least when I was there, but I would argue it's like everybody had their thing. Like Zetas were kind of, I don't want to say snobby, but they knew that they
were the bougie ones.
Bougie. Yeah, bougie wasn't a term in the 90s, but you know, yes, bougie. Tri-Delts were kind of the girl next door, pretty. They were smart, money, and they're just all around cool chicks. KDs were like, if you want a good-looking girl that can drink a beer. I mean, KD is
that's the way to go.
It's keg drainer. I mean, that's what the term means. I mean, they're keg drainers. 80 Pies were a bunch of nerds. Not to say that they were all very pretty girls in there, but you know, 80 Pies
were just the smart girls.
Very, very smart. And at UCF, DGs were kind of. I dated a DG for a long time. She was a very pretty girl, but the rest of the girls were. I mean, they weren't the.
She sneaky got in by mistake.
I don't know how that happened. Right, I don't know how that. I don't know how that happened.
She meshed well with some of the girls and was like, "Oh, you're my people."
I think she just checked the wrong box.
Oh,
like when she got offers, she just like, "Oops," and landed up in the wrong house. But yeah, so I mean that's, you know, and then the fraternities were like Sigma Chi's were known. That's what I am, was all around, you know, nice guy, good guys, and you know, good looking guys, that kind of thing. The Pikes were just like in most fraternity or for
every
college.
Single one. Don't go to a Pike party.
Douchey, you're gonna get roofied and all this stuff. But I have friends that are Pikes, and I don't think they're like that. The Lambda Chi's, they were good dudes. The Sig Eps were kind of like the big fraternity, but they were all kind of like they were like the minority kind of fighter guys or whatever. ATO, kind of the same thing. SAEs were good dudes, and it's all really. I mean, now there's different fraternities on campus that weren't there, and then some. Like I remember, like one time I drove by the Pike House, and they had gotten kicked off campus, and you know their whole thing is
like that's everywhere. They always get kicked off campus.
They have a fire engine out front, and you know that's their thing, like something within their fraternity, and you know the big white, you know, huge mansion, and had weeds coming up and. Weeds going into the fire truck. And it was sad.
That's so sad.
It was really sad.
Wow.
Really, really sad.
Well, the girls' houses are gorgeous. I mean, like, just stunning Southern mansion, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so pretty. It's not like it's not a boy world at all. It's like so girly. Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's week 1 of us being official empty nesters.
I still cry a lot. It's fine.
And I'm not going to, don't get twisted. I still, you know, get a little teary eyed, but I know we can make it. That's the thing. We're going to make it.
Hey, together we can make it.
Together we can make it.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Together we're going to make it happen. Just me and you. Yeah. Hi, fat. Together we're going to do it. He's looking at me going, "Rawr."
Me and you. And the puppies.
And the puppies. And our super project.
Yes. I'm excited. I need that.
People are starting to guess. The two peers are like, is it what he brought up a couple months ago? Is it that? Is it this?
Oh, you guys are on it. You guys are good. Little sneaky sleuthers.
Yeah, we're going to be making an announcement here soon. So this is going to be...
it's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be really, really good. Really, really good.
So good.
All right, do me a favor. This is a Free Bay episode every Monday when we release Honey, I Raised the Kids. Please sign up, subscribe to the rest of the shows throughout the week and all of the unlocked shows on the Spotify app via thebaileyshow.com, because the more subscribers, the more we can do it. The less subscribers, the less this is going to happen. So please, if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. If you know somebody that might be interested in what we do, then please send them to thebaileyshow.com. Also with sponsors. We need sponsors. The more sponsors, the more we can do this. The less sponsors, we can't do this. So please, if you know a sponsor and or are possibly a sponsor and want to be involved in the show, reach out to me again via thebaileyshow.com. The revamped thebaileyshow.com, thanks to just the GEE.com, who is on board with Bailey Entertainment. So if you are a client and you want to build a new website or get a website for the first time, as well as get some SEO work done, search engine optimization, that's when people are Googling for you and your name comes up top, right? Go and Google Jason Bailey or The Bailey Show. See what happens. It's mwah, and that's because of justtheg.com. So that could be you as well. And I promise you what we charge is way less than what anybody else is going to charge you. Promise you that.
Less.
So reach out to me and we can have a conversation and set it up and see what's going on. But we need more of that. Please, thebaileyshow.com. Outside of that, social media, listen to the BS, like, share, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel at The Bailey Show. The newsletter I'll start to get out. After this next week, for me, things will slow down just a hair so I can get back to normal and doing all the things that I was doing before. All right? All right, you got anything before we get out?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, roll. All right. As always, we appreciate your support. Enjoy the rest of the shows this week, and we'll talk to you soon. Hey, bye.
I realize not everyone feels this way, and if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information and episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.